What's your voice? What is your ability to produce, create something? It's not about technique or technique. It's just the thing you develop for your own, and if you need to know some more, you work as hard as the point you reach it. What's happening with you?
Hey everyone, I hope you can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can. Then we can sort of get started on this. Okay, cool. Alright, so I got asked by the guys to show you a little bit about the design process of the Thylacine. And, well, it wasn't the character I picked, but because I had to start on something that was already done by a previous artist that already did some work before I got onto the project. So yeah, that was this, which I think this is also like the first iteration that they did on the original. Yeah, this is like the original Thylacine that they had drawn up and eventually also modeled. So as you can see, we've come quite a long way. So we went from doing this. Oh, sorry. We had this, and then I got put on the project and asked if I could make some suggestions as how to make this better, I guess. So I sort of redrew it and gave some notes of why I changed things and why I think it would be better uh, than the current design. Um, this was a stage 2, so which was one of the reasons why I wanted to not do just one antenna but two, because I think that would have been a cool way of how to progress the and clearly show to the players and the people playing it that there's a progression from 1, 2, and 3. You know, it's like it's easy to recognize, and it's also it just looked cooler with two of them. Uh, and I split it up the skeleton that they had here, which sort of like started to look like a skirt. So we split that open. So there was a tail coming in and changed a bit of the proportions, especially the anatomy here was really bad. As you can see also on the 3D model. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what kind of what's happening here, but that's that would have probably been quite difficult to animate and make that walk normally, sort of. So, but yeah. So eventually we took this, we changed it, um, and then I turned it into this guy as a first sort of draft to get a better, well, better color, I guess. This was going to be now steam instead of just water, I think. Yeah, it was going to be a rogue and steam character, and then from here we did some other work, and then eventually they took it into 3D, rendered it, and right now in the game it looks like this. So yeah, it's uh, it's a massive improvement. Um, yeah, it's gonna be pretty insane when you have these kind of characters that you can play with and find in the wild, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. So then we had the stage 2 done. Well, this was only the character you see right now is only done like, I don't know, maybe a few weeks. But the ideation, this part, etc., uh, was done, and then we had to, of course, make a stage 1 as well, uh, which had to sort of derive from the stage 2 because we started with the stage 2. So there was some I guess looking at puppies. I had my own puppy to look at, uh, which I actually turned into an Illuvial, or at least a sketch of what it could be at some point. You can see it fits over this. um, but that wasn't it because it just this looked way too much of a Disney character, and it was too close to what an original or what a real life Thylacine would have been like. Actually, don't have a picture of that right now, but you can Google it, and I don't know, it didn't have that uh, character or personality that we sort of looked for in the game, and that could match with the stage 2. So I did some more sketches and then refined it and then turned it slowly into this guy, which then got iterated a bunch of times and started out as water and rogue, I guess. Um, so yeah, that then eventually turned into Dash in the game. So that's yeah, it's looking a lot better than what it was. There's not really. I don't think there's a sale now. Like someone's asking if there is a sale now. No, the sale happened, but you can just buy the token. I think if that's what you mean. The game is not released yet. We're still working on it. Um, so yeah, I'm sure there are people in the chat that can help you out with that. And then we're gonna take a quick look at stage 3. This was like one of the earliest and quickest sketches I've probably ever done on this whole thing, and then turned and refined it a little bit more. It was going to be a phantom, which means that it has double the rogue affinity, which meant we wanted to go for something that was somewhat ethereal, right? So it was going to be a ghost, and it could sort of like go in and out of its existence. So we wanted to have it uh, like that it sort of morphed and left its physical being behind, sort of like it transcended into something else. So that's sort of the idea that we went with. And then we went to here, and then we had to adjust the colors because it didn't quite fit with Phantom. This was purple was going to be our earth color. So we changed that and made him more bony, and then with a more purple, steamy kind of look. And right now in the game today, this guy looks like this. So it's pretty close as to what was concepted and what it eventually became. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to join the Discord voice channel, and hopefully you guys can hear me still and I can hear you, and the people who are not on the stream will still listen to you guys, and then we can sort of do a little bit of a session of drawing together, and maybe come up with a cool sketch or whatever to eventually turn into an Illuvial, sorry. So yeah, let's see if this works. Okay, I'll join the voice chat now, and then hopefully I'll see you there. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You can hear me in the Discord as well, right?
I can, but there's like a delay.
Oh, okay, right. Let's see if I can fix that. Well, I can't. I probably can't fix that. I will have to. Yeah, okay. I will stop talking over the stream, and then the people who want to hear us draw and chat can go into the Discord, and I will just amp up the music a little bit. I think that's doable.
Nice. Yes, it is. But I think the The chat's still on the stream as well.
But I think the chat's still on the stream as well. But I think the chat's still. The chat's still. The chat's still.
Hey, man. What's happening? No one's talking, eh? Is this a new reveal of an Illuvial? I see. Fair enough. Surely they have some questions of the man who concepted 75% of their beloved Illuvials. Nope, even Scanberry. Straight to mute. Good, thanks. It's pretty late here. I'm just finishing off the last of some stuff. I just got the clicks promo stuff over to them, so I'm really hoping that he puts it in his video this morning, which would be in the next sort of 4 or 5 hours.
It looked really nice, guys. I have to admit. Good job.
Thank you. Von Neumann will be very happy. He spent the last few days working on that.
And maybe as an idea, as the power goes up, the tails keep growing like a Chinese mythology. 9 tails. To give it some ancient vibes.
Is the one you're drawing now, is it a completely new one? This one, yeah. Yeah.
Picking the
What
cute
about
animals on
Aaron's
Earth.
tree kangaroo? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, sounds good. So we need to get people talking, basically, is what you're saying.
I mean, if we're talking, you have to like mute the Discord because you still get a delay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've muted most. See if this fixes it. We'll have to figure that out for next time. So what are you actually drawing here? Like, obviously it's a fox, but are you? Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So how many? Explain your process. Like what? Obviously, this is the very first stages of concepting. What is your technique to get to something that you're happy with? Mm-hmm. 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 How long does it take you? I think I've not liked maybe 5 of your concepts out of like 60 or 70, so it's not a bad hit rate. Yeah, how long does it normally take you from start to finish? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, this time tomorrow. I love this character's ears.
Yeah. Focus got to be on the ears.
It's like they're translucent. They basically are. Let me share this. in general. I think this is only a puppy though, so they might change. Mm, fire puppy. Mm, super fast as well.
Like if he gets threatened, he puts up all his tails like a real feline to to get bigger.
Yeah.
to wow the girls and the boys. Yeah, easy.
Mm, yeah. You'll have to draw it front on. Hmm?
A kind of hypnotize move.
I think the problem is we've got too many fires at the moment.
Maybe like Amy said, wind.
What about Earth? Like leaf. It could be like a good beginner Illuvial. Like a beginner Illuvial, like for the free-to-play players.
2-0. We've got to make a couple more though, right?
But maybe if his ears are razor sharp, he can do an attack with them.
To be more long range.
Yeah, wind could be pretty cool. Let me take. Sorry, I got a snoring bulldog next to me. I might have to go. No.
Everyone was thinking, is it a guy or a dog?
No, it's,
Guy,
I'll go and stop. It'll start again in 30 seconds.
Do you work better like when people are talking to you, or generally when if it's just generally quiet by yourself? That's only one way to find out, I guess.
We could go Earth, but again, I don't. Earth and fire.
Are there combinations?
Let me check the sheet.
Because like
Steam,
if you
poison, frost, granite, magma.
like because he's a desert fox, like if you take fire and heats up like the sand, you can turn sand into glass. That's maybe a bit far-fetched. Sand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Steam, dust, maybe. We need Ben to figure out which ones we still need. I swear there's a sheet that has all of these.
Is there one in the Discord or like the big sheet, or is it just a team thing?
No, I don't know. If we leak that, we'll be the end of the world.
Like with this design, I can see it before me, like a sort of caster with the dusts, the moving tails, the moving ears. Would be cool to see that.
Yeah, if he used his tail almost like a wand or something like
Yeah.
that.
The wiggly tails.
Do the front on version now. Mm. Yeah, it's looking cool. This is stage 1 though, right? Yeah, I was gonna say you're going a little crazy on the tail for a stage 1. No. I'm liking those ears though. Hmm. Mhm. Yeah. How long did that take you? Wow. So once you get in the zone, you can just belt them out. So many. Well, if you count the lynxes. Oh, shit. Yeah, we should let the crowd know that we nearly lost B-Cart to those links. B-Cart being Roger. Dark, dark days. Well, the modeling is not as hard as it's all the same base mesh. You had to actually work out how do you make basically the same character unique 36 times. We were interviewing a guy today who's actually most probably going to come on for a visual effects role, and he was like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Fuck, that's a pretty aggressive date for what you guys are looking to do, and like for what you guys are looking to build." And this guy works at a huge studio, and he's got like 10 years experience, so he knows what he's doing. And I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately, I listened to this dumbass who said to me, I don't care what happens, but we have to have 150 Illuvials." And I was sort of trailing off. I wasn't really listening. And then I'm like, hang on a sec. And then he's like, yeah. And then it took someone who's even dumber to say, whatever, let's just do it. And then, yeah, 150 unique AAA artworks in the space of 12 months. No one thought it would be possible. I don't know about that. You had your reservations at the start as well. You thought we're lunatics. Mainly me. Looks like a lizard fox or a snake. I'm excited to see Marco's poodle moth go to stage 3. Hope we can get this clicks video out today. No, no, it didn't. I think it hurt us. No, I mean, we've learned a lot from it, and I think we've now got the last check. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, we've got a target of 19 crypto influence to get out to in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So that's going to be fun. That means a lot more cosplay NFTs for you to draw. Sorry to let you know. Yeah, you just farming out. Did you do the cosplay of the mammoth, or was that one that you commissioned out? Well, that is launching on Monday, so maybe we give the people that are loyal enough to sign on to your stream, maybe we just flash that up for a little bit. Let's see, one second. I've been in meetings literally all day, so I haven't had much of a chance to look at your channel yet. There we go. Oh my. Oh, shit. Love that shit. That is fucking awesome. With the, yeah, that makes sense. That's so cool. We can't leak that guy though. Oh shit! Sorry, I don't even, I don't even notice. Me. Just I'll have to go on mute. I'll just put it in bed. Hold on. Not impressed. What Roger's about to show you guys is the next cosplay NFT giveaway that we're going to do. It's being done a little bit differently this time. We're actually doing, yeah, we're doing it both ways, which is actually Roger's idea as well. And so what we're doing is one of them is a in-game emote. And so anyone who is in the Fae protocol, which is a new algorithmic stablecoin that just launched, it's doing really, really well. We're partnering up with them, and we're going to give away 100 to anyone from the Fae Discord that joins our Discord. So if I was you, I would jump into their Discord now, because then you'll be considered eligible. And then what we're doing for our Discord members to join theirs is we're giving away 10 of the NFT, just the standard holo cosplay NFT.
Which
Yeah,
stablecoin
so
was it?
Sorry?
Which stablecoin were you talking about?
It's called Fae Protocol, FEI.
Right. Yes.
Which one's the emote? That one, right? Yeah, so the other one we will turn into a holographic, and it'll have like the badge that says a cosplay NFT with cross promotion like all the other ones. But if you get one of these in-game emotes, you'll be able to use it exactly like in the balancer sale. And this is something that we're just testing out, and it's a way for us to give back to the other community as well. So to get the in-game emote, you have to be part of the Fae Discord when we announce it, right? So So everyone on this live stream is getting the alpha leak. All they need to do is join the Fae protocol, and then on Monday when we launch it, they'll be applicable instead of them just being applicable or eligible for the reverse of that, them joining the Fae board. So there you go. All right, let's get back to that Illuvial. Skitty. Is that what you're calling him? What is it? Yeah. you and your gifts. I still don't know how you do it. I wonder. You must have some sort of platform that you grab them off. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you've got special skills, my friend. We're in full lockdown at the moment, and it just went. Yeah, it just went up another level as well. It was before you could go out for like essential stuff, and you could still you could like exercise for an hour and stuff like that. And now you can only you can't go any further than 10 kilometers out of your house. You have to have a medical reason, or you have to be getting like essential foods and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yep.
So I will be doing absolutely nothing but sitting at my computer, which is pretty normal anyway, but yeah, I kind of actually I don't mind lockdown because at least I'm like, no, it's fun. Yeah, what's the deal in your neck of the woods? This is the ridiculous thing, right? We're in absolute full lockdown, and it's due to around about 15 to 30 cases a day. Yeah, that's true. I think if you're over 40 now, you can get the vaccination. It's so good. Who you got? Who are you going to dinner with? All right, we can't talk about depressing Corona stuff anymore. Nope.
Hello, dear.
We should not laugh. I don't know what that is. Is that a beer? Isn't it like morning for you? Oh. So you do work late into the night. I thought you clocked off at 7. I'm just kidding. I'm teeing you up. I've been petitioning for you to have some time off for the last 6 weeks. I'm convinced you're a robot at this stage. Von Neumann thinks you're heading for a breakdown.
Hello, sirs. What are we doing?
That.
Oh, really? That early?
To answer your question, he's doing both. He didn't spend a week. I think he only spent a few days.
He spent a few days without sleeping. He literally had been up for 48 hours yesterday, had a meeting with me, and then was like, well, I'm going to nap for an hour, and then I'll get back to
it. He goes in waves. He won't sleep for 4 days, and then he'll sleep for 2 days, and then he'll go for 4 days. It's very, very extreme. It definitely is a talent. No. They programmed the AI really well in Von Neumann. We changed it so it's only an hour, so we keep it really jam-packed with a schedule that you follow and stuff. But hey, ad hoc's cool too. I would say do another 13 minutes. Let's keep it even. We're already killing people with SILV dust. We may as well make this even. I reckon it's got legs.
Is it completely new, by the way? I don't recognize it, so I'm wondering if I'm cracked or if this is it's the new creation.
The answer is twofold. You are cracked, and this is new.
This is the Fennec Fox, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I'll figures.
We needed you earlier. What are we gonna? We're thinking dust.
Oh, okay. We could turn this into an ideation meeting.
We were trying to earlier, but now it's the end of the stream. You obviously missed the memo.
No, I've been here. I always wasn't in the voice. I had it on my Twitch. I wasn't paying attention. I've been furiously mini game designing.
You wanna tell us more about that mini game?
No.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Don't stop. I don't even know why you mentioned that.
Kieran will come around and shoot me in the head if I do that.
I was like, mini? What? What are you talking about?
What's a mini
Is
game?
it a dragons and dating simulator or?
Dragon and dating simulator combined.
Yeah. Looks exciting. I'm looking forward to what you guys pull off.
I'm excited to see what I pull off. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we could do with if you wanted to make this guy a dust, we could definitely fit him in. Yeah.
We need another dust character, right?
We need another dust. Yes. Dust is one of our lowest in number. Yeah. That's just the only one. We want to have two.
This could look like a dust.
Your options are dust, frost, bloom. I think dust fits best.
I think you should try out that peacock tail in some further sketches, Roger. Unless he's so fast that his tail starts almost like disappearing or getting like warped as he's running through the battlefield.
That'd be cool. Like his tail actually is dust, right? Like it's
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, yep.
In that case,
What sort of an ultimate could that be, though?
I'm checking. Is he an empath?
Ben's like, I don't think I signed off on that, Roger. Nothing.
Empath is an area where we have surplus. Is all I'll say.
What about Rogue?
I'm looking at this guy thinking Rogue, right? He's small and nippy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. He's a rogue as well.
Mm.
It's a bit lopsided, yeah. Though some lopsidedness is good. Nick has said, what about lightning? I'm afraid we are sorted on lightning. We have some. You just haven't seen them yet. They're beautiful and glorious. Well, you've seen one of them. Yeah. Squiz.
Yeah. And then it was the most popular character. I can't believe I did that to you. How dare I? Next time you need me to start campaigning for one of your characters, just let me know. I only charge a small fee.
Right. Speaking of campaigning for Illuvials, how's the shoe build design?
Shoe was done.
That's yeah.
I still think he's probably like the one you'd love to hit based on the design I've seen a while ago.
His design's really, really solid. There's another one which I'd say fits into the you love to hate it. more than
Yeah, I
him.
mean, I hate the shoe bill. It's disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why it works.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the Shiva.
I
What's
don't
wrong with
think. I
him?
mean, you drew a beautifully disgusting thing. No, he's just beautiful.
Oh, he's
Who
washing
did
his
that
hands
one?
off him. He's avoiding it.
Yeah, look how quickly he blinked. Marco did.
Roger's
He can
trick is all the good ones. He says he did or he helped. Like I guided. He says, and then if it's rubbish, he's like, that was before I joined the project. Never even seen it before, mate.
Don't expose him on a live stream. All right, so we're coming up to 1:30 here, Roger. You got 5 minutes or so. Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about this guy being Phantom? Right, because he's rogue, he's fast, but
That
he's
could be
small.
cool.
He's not doing big burst damage with that. With him being so small, I don't think. An imp, but Scion as well.
Mm-hmm.
Big brain, big ears. It's definitely a thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's got. You've given him brain texture in his ears.
Yeah. I'm getting Pinky in the Brain vibes myself.
Exactly. That's spot on. That's spot on. We already have a brain guy, don't we?
Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
brain. The
yeah.
mammoth. Yeah.
Have you seen the Mammoth's new ult, by the way? Yeah.
No.
It's crazy good.
As in rendered.
No, as in designed. Alas, I only have one
Yeah.
speciality, but it's good.
Yeah. I'm kind of like a visual type of guy.
I know, this is my problem. I go, check out my genius. Look what I've done, and it's just like a really boring spreadsheet that no one wants to see.
And then when it starts ulting, the visual effects guys will take all the credit.
And it'll be
That's exactly right. Isn't it crazy how the world works?
the joys of command, man. Like when I screw up and I release an awful Illuvial that just shouldn't exist, we're going to blame Kieran for it, right? We're all agreed. He gets the credit for the good stuff, but he also gets the credit for the bad stuff. So
Well, that's actually true. I tend to get a lot of shit put on me from Aaron likes to absolve himself from any issues as well.
It's never game design's fault, man. We're always just solving issues.
No. I cannot believe that you beat me in Teamfight Tactics.
I've beaten you every time, by the way.
Look, I can believe it in the first 4 or 5 weeks, but I trained hard this week, and to lose to that terrible combination that you had was devastating, like utterly devastating. With 10,
I felt really bad because I know how competitive you are. We're in a call and we're playing, You're doing really well. Like Kieran came from like a lower start position because you weren't familiar, and then you got good really quickly. And then so he went from always coming last to like he was winning most of the time, right? And then he still loses to me. And then I'm shit talking, which is not very helpful, particularly when you're the boss. You left the call, and I was like, okay, well, I'm fired. Well,
It's all in good fun. I'll get my camel eventually.
yeah. What was that, Roger? Yeah. And you just can't see a camel? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was. I'm pretty sure you've done more sketches on this live stream in the last hour and a half than the week it took to get those sketches. What you guys don't see in the background is sometimes we have core contributors that just don't quite gel with the fast pace that we're used to. That's all right.
It's a ludicrously fast pace. Like the fact that we're pulling it off. Like genuinely, when Aaron first messaged me, it was like, "Hey, do you want to come work for do this?" And he explained this, and he was like, "Hey, this is our pipeline." I was like, "You're an idiot. There's no way you're doing this." And then I joined.
Hiring the first 10 core contributors that are like world-class artists that have come from like huge studios, and I'm sitting there telling them the release date of the game and the scope of work, and they're like, well, you're clearly insane. I'm like, yes.
Your
yes,
sanity's
I'm
worked
good.
out well. Like you were like, "Oh, let's make 150 Illuvials," and Aaron's like, "You're an idiot." No, absolutely not. And now we're getting pretty close. Like I
it'll
counted
happen.
today. I
It'll
counted
happen.
today, by the way. We were 130.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you were. That was how I got it over the line. Because, I mean, to be fair, I had literally no basis. What? 6 years to do it. And then I found Roger and I was like, see, I told you that these magical people exist. And here we are. And you're also a minute over the stream. So now you have to go for another 28 minutes and 50 seconds.
Management.
I'm trying to manage people's OCD here.
What's the longest stream you guys have done on Twitch?
I think Von Neumann did like 3 hours.
Just right there, and your 4 beers in and streaming. It's fine.
You're getting in trouble now. Black
Oh, really?
Widow. I didn't even know that was coming out.
That's been coming out for like 2 years, right? I guess they paused it with the pandemic. Yeah, you know that pale color that you have with fennec crosses. I don't know. My only concern with it is if we do that, we're awfully close. I wonder if we want to go slightly adjacent, in a different direction, because we're very close to fennec here. This is stage 1, right? Stage 2.
Can
You
we
really
say that
encourage him,
all the
man.
pain?
He has got better, but it's like getting better at that level is still awful, right? That's my problem as well. Like I can't draw at all.
When he gets out that notepad, ah, my God.
Does he? Yeah, but he does it in every meeting now. It's his thing.
He's obsessed with it. It's kind of,
I think he just likes to torment people. Like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
a boss. You have to look at my art now. Hell blue is my go-to. Yeah.
I think we've got to change the other character. I think this one is more rogue dust. No, I mean we changed the affinity of the other one.
Green eyes, because if you're doing a dust, because well, light green. Yeah, something along that. That looks a little bit better. Thanks.
Let's make the other one Frost. As in the one that Vincent's working on, perhaps. With the.
Yeah, I like that. I'm thinking Frost as well. 100%. So no, I don't think we need to. I mean, we we got to change it a little bit. Let him be.
Let it be. Leave Brittany alone.
Hey, you're the one who's got to tell him. He's you're his lead.
Is that green or brown? My color blindness is screwing me up. How are you deciding what color to go with? As in, you've just picked what I believe is this orangey amber color. My flood blindness isn't deceiving me. What's made you go in that direction?
Dust.
So it's fueled by guts rather than color theory or whatever. And is that gut a result of internalizing color theory? As in, it's not something you think about anymore. It's just how you're programmed. So it gives you a rough ballpark to play with, and that's yeah. I've no clue, mate. I'm not the man to judge. Just saying. Prefer the right ear to the left ear, as in our right, rather than its right.
It's looking good, Roger. I've got to jump off to an interview now with another visual effects guy that we're looking to get. So I'll bid you farewell. Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers, Kieran.
Peace out.
I've kept an eye on it. I'll give you a shout if there's anything big. Can't believe you guys leaked the Phi protocol. I've been waiting in that Discord for like 6 months, it feels. For a significant period of time, shall we say. I think I spied at you on you drawing at one point. I was like, oh, I recognise that. We need to do a core contributor one and just have it, if you're a core contributor for more than X amount of months, you get this NFT. Yeah, but it's a fun little thing to own, right? Like, hey, this is sort of if we're doing merch and stuff, then hey, makes sense. NFT game not having NFT merch for its staff, madness. You just need to stop sleeping, mate. Like those 6 hours you're getting is too much. It's holding us back.
Right? Check voice chat.
Think
Black tips. want to act. Yeah.
I still think Kieran's idea of breaking up the tail, as in have it less than solid, is a cool concept. I wanted it smoking a pipe. Oh, Tails. Yeah. He's red, though. Oh, is he? I don't know.
He's orange.
Last time I played a Sonic game was Dreamcast. I had them. I bought them off a neighbor kid for my Pokemon game. I traded it. It's not a good trade. No. I'm a youngster. You're far older than me. Oh, really? I've got absolutely nothing. I might have an old like PlayStation somewhere. But my parents lost somewhere. That's that. I know. I have a Game Boy Color. I have 2 Game Boy Colors. Yeah, they still live. Like a non-color one or a grey one? Yeah. I've got a teal one which I saved up for as a kid. So I used to get a pound in pocket money every week. So I saved it up, and I still remember the price. I paid £64.99. So I saved up for a year and a week and a half to buy it. And I was so happy. And then about 6 months later, the Game Boy Advance comes out. And I'm feeling a bit mugged off. And then my parents buy the Game Boy Advance and give it to my little brother. And so he had a better one than me, and he didn't even save. It was awful. It's a trauma, man. It's 20 odd years later, and I'm still upset about it. The suffering of being the older brother, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I had a scooter. It was an awful thing. Definitely makes you a better driver, though, because everyone hates scooters. And you do have to learn how to read the road a bit. Once came home from work after it just started snowing, and came home, and I went the long route because at that point I lived on top of a bunch of hills, and I was just like, okay, there's no way that this thing is going to get up those hills. They're like, very, very steep. They always have pileups of cars on them. I'll go the long way and get home, right? So I'm go back, and it adds 20 miles onto my trip. And I make it, and it's sketchy the entire way. Scooters are not made for icy roads and freezing conditions, so you're miserable and cold and things better. But I make it, and it takes me, maybe an hour, right? Because there's a few car accidents on the way and stuff like that. I finally get home, and I'm just pulling up to my drive, and I slow down, release the throttle a bit, and I just feel the back wheel go out, and I slide down the road for the last 30 meters, and I just made it, 30-mile trip. And I literally came off within 50 meters of my drive. Yeah, less good at the time. I was like poor, and then my scooter's wrecked, and I'm like, ah. That's the point. I decided that I'd get a car. Yeah, heating, windows. I think you're rapidly approaching your time here. Oh. Yeah. Well, you still drove it? Oh man, I had. My first car, I got rear-ended at a junction in a similar way by this guy who was on his phone, and it paid for the car. It was great. I got my insurance, and then the car. I don't know how much the car was worth, but like not that much, and I didn't pay very much for it because I bought it off a mate. And then within a month, this happens. It like more than doubled the price of the car in value when the insurance paid out. So I was like, "Oh, this is great!" It wrote the car off, but it's fine. The only downside is then you have to put up with 10 years worth of people calling you saying, "Hey, were you injured in that accident? You can sue." And it's just like, oh.
Kinsley, don't yell at me.
Was that Ben or?
It was Dick Kings. Getting yelled at by his little one, I think.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know my mic was on, guys. My daughter's over there yelling at me.
I've had Aaron judge a dancing competition in one of our calls with his daughters, so it's fine. Middle of a meeting, so I'll come back in 30 seconds. I've got to judge a dancing competition. Aaron dancing? No. You could do the robot, maybe. What, hidden ballet? Like, he's too embarrassed to do it, but he loves it. He sneaks out at night to do ballet. Yeah. About me? Oh dear. Da-da-da.
I think it'd be really cool if like this stream with like some input with the community ends up in the final 150.
That's on me. I said I'd do this, and I have been horrifically busy, and I've just abandoned it. But if people are interested, I don't see why we can't clear some time.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
I figured we'd do a sort of a more in-depth thing where people get to vote for how the alt turns out and so on. I think we can probably do that, or at least the the framework for that. If you don't use this as an excuse to design a dragon community, then you failed. Wait.
Are we allowed to post this screenshot in the character leak discussion, or not really?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, leak it anywhere, chuck it out on your social media, shout about it, make as much noise as you humanly can.
I'm just waiting till the final product, and then I'll share it.
How can you say those are not brain ears? They're brain ears. He has to be a Scion now. Yeah, I could buy it. You have an artist's brain.
I actually really like that flip version. I really like the flip version of that drawing.
Regarding the possibly settled on dust, I think it's probably going to be a launching off point. I don't like us to lock us in this early in the identity process. For example, if someone comes up with a fantastic alt that doesn't quite fit the dust characteristics, if we can't repurpose that alt for a different alluvial, then we might change it at some point. Generally speaking, concepting is here. What Roger does so well is he explores ideas quickly and rapidly and allows people to iterate upon them. So, for example, if Von Neumann looks at this and goes, "Oh, I hate those ears. Let's do this." he'll have second feedback or something like that. We'll change further. This is don't never view this as a finished product. This is a very much a jumping off point that is used to inspire the rest of the team, which inspires the design, the modelers, the animators, and so on.
I mean, this was like nearly a 2-hour drawing from nothing. So it's pretty amazing.
It's weird, isn't it? I couldn't even do an ear in this time. He's got 2 ears plus other bits. Is the right eye blind? I sort of like that idea, by the way. He's lost his iris. Not his iris. You did that with the Titanic? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, dude, if we're doing this rogue, right, then he's had to be in some scraps. We'll give him a few scars, half an ear off. Could really lead into this beat up thing. But Aaron would kill us. That doesn't work with law.
Law's important after all.
Yeah. Aaron is the law keeper.
What a pun.
I'm refusing to guarantee reminiscent, but I will make an effort to do so. I'll chop Wendy a PM and we'll see where we can go. It will continue somewhat behind the scenes just because obviously we've got some very talented people who give fantastic feedback. And so that will happen. But if I can, I will keep us as close to this as possible and you guys can watch the further evolution.
Thank you.
Awesome. Time is up. This is the end of days. Beautiful.
Wow.
Laters, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.